All right, y'all, good morning, good morning. Thursday morning, Francisco's off today because he's got those leak people coming out there today. They're supposed to identify it and maybe fix it. I don't know, I guess it's according to how deep it goes, man. So for all you guys that say the Skag brake works, where's the mower at? Yeah, because it rolled from here. The brake don't work on the Skag, and it's because all that trash that gets up in there on that hook. And I'm going to show y'all, for all you guys that want to hate on Ray, like I'm just telling a lie, like I'm just lying just because I don't like the Skag. The Skag's a good mower, but there are things with the Skag that are issues here, and I'm going to show you. Okay. On the Skag, right, there's the brake pedal. See that? Here's the arm. Here's the sensor, right? That's got to be pushed in for the mower to start. So you put down on that, right? And you pull that back, right? And it's supposed to hook. You push that down. You push that down. You pull that back. Then you're supposed to let off of that. And this is supposed to hook. But when you let off of it, watch. Because there's so much grass up in there, it won't do it. When I clean it out, and now you're not going to blow that out with a freaking blower. You're not. I've done it. I'll show you. You know. So this is the, so y'all see. I mean, I'm pulling it and I'm holding it and I'm holding it and I'm holding it. And as soon as I let go of it, and that's been the nature of this mower since I've had it. It works when you get all the grass out until more grass gets in there. So for the guys that think that I just hate on Skag just because, I ain't got no reason really to hate on it. I bought the mower. But that is a very valid reason. And for all you guys that say the brake works better than anything, it doesn't. I'm showing you, it does not. I mean, it will not hook because of all the grass back there. Well, you need to blow the mower off. Okay, I'll blow it off. Well, I stuck a BR800 right here and it don't blow that stuff out. The crevices are too small. Just want to throw that out there, man. I don't know, man. What do I know? So, you know, the Skag does cut nice. I mean, I can't say it don't. That's what I'm saying. I'm not biased, you know, hardcore against the Skag, at least not in this video. Skag does cut nice, you know. But for those of you guys that say it don't leave clumps, well, you're not being truthful. You're not being honest. Because it does leave clumps. Just as bad as any other mower. Y'all see them, look, the whole line of them, look, right there too. So, you know, for those guys, oh, you can cut knee-high grass and it won't leave a clump. Well, you're lying. It's not, you're not being truthful. You're not telling the truth. I'm being truthful. This is a unbiased, straight up 100% truth about the Skag. So, the whole video today is going to be about the Skag. It does cut nice, and it is built like a freaking tank. So yeah, y'all. So another thing I don't like about the Skag, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate. There's no place to put a weed eater, man. See, on the X-Mart, you can put a weed eater right here, and you're not in the way of the brake pedal. See that? Y'all see, I pulled up and the brake pedal's like that. That means it's not engaged. But normally, you know, the on the X-Mart mowers, there's a place to put, you don't have the brake pedal here. The brake is an arm there. Of course, they don't work either. But it ain't because grass gets hung in it, it's because it's just a terrible design. Y'all look, just as I'm standing here, do y'all really think a blower's gonna blow that out? I mean, I want y'all to look. Do y'all really think a blower's gonna blow all that? I mean, dude, are you serious? It will not. So, but y'all gotta admit, it is a pretty mower. And it does cut pretty good. I mean, I'm not saying it don't cut good, but you're not gonna blow that out. I mean, you get a pressure washer and you catch hell getting that out of there with a pressure washer. You might get something like this, and be able to get some of it out. But this arm right here, it's all the way in the back, right behind the tire. Look, y'all. Look. You're not gonna blow that out. You're gonna have to do what I'm doing now to get it up here to where you can maybe blow it out. It's just terrible, man. Why do they have to have that ledge there? You know? Or if they do have a ledge, make it where it's a little bit lower, or angle it down to where the grass won't sit on top of it. I mean, look, man. Bro, you just hate Skag. Call it what you want to, man. I'm just telling you the truth, man. I'm being perfectly 100% honest, and I'm showing you. I'm not just talking, I'm showing you. Now, you might be able to blow it out once it gets up here, but you're not going to blow it out right there. It's packed in there, man. Look. And who the hell's going to do that? Look around the gas tank. And all of that right there is because of the 12 tires. I guess Skag don't want you to have 12 tires. Because if you had a solid tire here, well then all that stuff up behind here that you see through there, all that, look at all that grass right there, man. Y'all see that? Y'all see that crap, man? You ain't gonna blow that out. Let's take the tire off. Look. So not only are you spending more money on the mower for the 12 tires, but then it's costing you more of a headache because the brake simply won't work. I mean, it will not hook down. I don't give a damn. It won't. And to be honest with you, I ain't got no reason to tell a lie about it. I feel like if I mean, why would I lie? I mean, people coming at me when I talk about the Skag like they're invested in the freaking company or something, you know. I don't know, man. It's a well-built mower, though. I mean, it's tough. And I want to say, y'all, and no lie, I'm keeping it 100. I want to say that this mower, 52-inch Skag, is heavier than my Exmark 60-inch. I think it is. Because when I pick them up with the Bobcat struggles more to pick this up than it does the 60-inch Exmarks. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. But you guys don't hear me talk bad about other mower brands or anything. Y'all don't hear me talk good about other mower brands either. You know why? Because at the end of the day, I don't know nothing about them. I don't have them. I only talk about the mowers that I own. I don't say bad boy mowers are great. I don't say Hustler mowers are great, though I have had a Hustler and it was pretty good mower. And I don't say none of those mowers are bad either. I don't, because, well, that would be ignorant of me to say that, because how would I know? I've never ran one, right? Just saying, y'all. All right, y'all. Again, no place to put the camera, no place to put nothing. Just, there's no way you're gonna blow that out, man. Look at it, it's caked in there, dude. Look, everywhere. So y'all see that truck right there? Y'all see the truck? Now why would that truck, they're landscapers, they're just like you and me, right? And why in the world would that truck park at the entrance right there like that, blocking half the entrance to the bank? I mean, when he's got, look, he got all this space that they can park in right here. I don't understand that, dude. That's the craziest thing ever. So that means I gotta go all the way around to get out. Come on, dude. I don't understand that, man. All this space. Look at all this space they could park, man. Plenty of space to park. In the shade and everything, will park right out there at the entrance. Why? Who does that? I mean, nice, pretty truck and all that good stuff. I don't understand it. I got some of the customers calling me, wanting me to, you know, come off the route and do their property, though they're not even on this week because of the 4th of July. And, you know, I don't mind doing that as long as it's not, you know, too far or whatever. But the biggest thing is I make sure that they understand that that if I come and do it, or send Zach or whatever to come and do it, that they don't get off schedule, because next week we're there. Tell you what, I got this new phone holder, and I don't think it's gonna work out. It's the cheapest thing. I've never seen anything. I'm trying, but boy, I'm gonna take a picture of the box. I'm gonna send it back, man. This thing is just junk, man. So y'all see what the Skag is. The Skag is doing. The Skag cut's great. And I don't mean to sound like I'm, you know, Debbie Downer on the Skag, but I'm Debbie Downer on the Skag. So y'all see why I don't like it, a lot of the reasons why. And I got this whole video today is going to be about why, and I'm going to point out some of the things about the Skag that they got nothing to do with the cut quality, right? Nothing to do with that. I know everybody thinks, well, the cut quality is everything. Well, yeah, but if there's other mowers that cut the same and they got all these other little things, then I always go with all the other little things. And every mower and every brand is different. You know, I can cry about the Skag, but there's some things about the X-Marks I don't like either. You know, well, number one, the X-Marks are more expensive. They are. X-Marks cost more money. They do. They just do. So, but if you're established, you know, I'm not gonna. But the X-Marks to me, they're more comfortable of a ride, and they cut just as good, and they definitely throw the grass better than the Skag. They definitely do that, and they cut just as good. I'm not gonna say they cut better. I'm not gonna say they cut worse, but they cut just as good or better, if you ask me. I ain't got no reason to lie. I own both brands. I have no reason to say, you know, my X-Mark's not paying me to dog Skag out, and Skag's not paying me to dog X-Mark out. And another thing I like about the Skag too, it's a pretty mower. It's a lot prettier, but the seat is not that great, and that seat on that mower is that's their top of the line. That's the best you can get. And the Skag, I mean, you know, at least it was in, I think, 21. That's when I bought it. That mower only has 600 hours on it. So, you know, the X-Mark I just bought had 900 hours on it, and I gave $8,500 for it. $8,400 for it. There ain't no way that I would give $8,400 for that Skag, and it's got 500 hours on it. There ain't no way. It's got 600 hours on it, man. And if I got time today, I'm going to show y'all some things that I may end up doing to the Skag to make it where that brake, that's ridiculous, man. You know, they just didn't calculate the 12 tires letting grass through. That's all that is. So for you guys, I guarantee you, any of you guys, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. Y'all tell me. I guarantee you, the guys that are coming in the comments and talking about how great the Skag brake is and how great this is and great that is, I bet you don't have 12 tires on the Skag, on your Skag. If you're saying the brake works great, that means you don't have 12 tires on it. Just saying. So, just want to throw that out there. If you do have 12 tires on it, please tell me, and so I can reassess everything, because that means something's majorly wrong. Just saying. That's all. But we're working it today, man. I may end up going down to McDonough and picking up a tooth bucket. I'm still on the fence about, you know, I mean, I know I need to buy a tooth bucket, but I don't really want to buy one and then, you know, and it costs that, you know, all this money. And especially if I end up getting another machine, because if I get another machine, I get them to throw a tooth bucket with the machine, you know. But me and the owner over there at the bamboo site, we talked last night about, you know, some things that we're going to do over there, and I'm going to need a tooth bucket, man. Somebody came in the comments was saying, hey man, you got to get one of them rock buckets. They got teeth on them, and it won't, you won't be picking up as much dirt. Well, that might be something too. I don't know. Can you grade with that bucket? I want a tooth bucket that I can grade with. I need a tooth bucket, no matter, you know, what. And I'm not going to buy a cheap one. A cheap one being, well, I used to think, you know, an expensive one was $1,200 or $1,300, but they ain't. It looks like I'm going to be spending at least $2,000 to get a good one. Now I might go on Facebook Marketplace and find a used one, you know, for cheap, you know. I don't know. I don't normally like to buy used attachments, but you know, I don't like wasting time either. I know I can drive down to McDonough, Georgia. It's probably about a 30-minute ride from here, 25-minute ride from here, and I can go in there and pay $2,000, give or take, $1,800, $1,900, and get an HD bucket. But I don't know, should I wait till the other bucket just breaks? Because I'll tell you what, if I'm gonna spend $2,000, I'd rather spend $2,000 on the front plate for the Bobcat. Gotta be thinking about what you're doing out here, man, to be able to keep the money. It ain't worth a damn making good money and not being able to keep it. I'm trying to stack money, man. I'm trying to stack. You know, because I know at 4,000 hours on my skid steer, it's gonna, yeah, all that. But I'm gonna do this right here, and then that's all I'm doing today. Work, you know, in the field work. I'll probably be up in the shop later on today. Okay, y'all. So I'm in the shop, and I'm fixing to take this tire off of this Skag, and we're gonna investigate a little bit better on why all that grass is up in there. The brake won't hold, and I'll show you guys. I'll have to get my shop vac out to suck all that stuff up behind the wheel. But I feel like, you know, well, I feel like folks are coming at me sideways and they're not really understanding what I'm saying. I mean, this is freaking common sense, really. I know some people are blindly Skag lovers, but I love whatever machine will get the job done and, you know, and is comfortable and easy to maintain. And this machine gets the job done, but it's not comfortable, it's not easy to maintain. The blades are hell to change, if you ask me, compared to any other mower I've ever owned. Yeah, you got grease points. I mean, who the hell wants to grease a lawnmower? I've had these X marks, you know, for years. One of them's got 3,500 hours on it, the other one's got 2,500 hours on it, and I've never had to grease one spindle, and nothing. So there goes the, I'm just saying that Skag does not make it easy to maintain these mowers, if you ask me. I ain't nobody, so I'm gonna hang y'all up from the lift. And look, the man lift ain't leaking no more, y'all. Check that out, ain't that sweet? So I'm gonna hang y'all from the man lift right here, put it on time lapse, and yeah. Okay, y'all, so I got the lugs off. I mean, they had them on there like somebody, I mean, you don't really have to, you know, hardcore torque down freaking lawnmower tires. I mean, Jesus Christ, they were tighter. I had to get to Milwaukee, the big impact, that the DeWalt wouldn't even get them off. I mean, yeah. Okay, so let's see what we got behind here, man. Yeah, y'all see? Needless to say, you know, without the twills on there, you probably don't have all of this stuff. I know for sure you don't have all of this. You see, you're not going to blow that out. How would you blow that out? You're not. And so you see this right here? I don't know if y'all can see it. I want to make sure everybody sees and understands what I'm saying here. That's the hook I'm talking about. And that comes down into this grass and it ain't going to hook on nothing. Yeah, I think it hooks behind this. But when you got grass all in there like this and that and that and this and that, and that's not, that's caked up. Look. One of the solutions, I think, would be to put a plate right here. Right here, I guess you'd only be able to go to, well, you got to get all this stuff cleaned out. Now that ain't got nothing to do with the brake holding or not, because the brake won't stay hooked. See, that hook right there is supposed to go behind there. So, but it can't go down behind there because of this lump of grass right here. So I'm gonna get the shop vac over here. Yeah, even if I put a plate right here, am I gonna be able to get that plate? And that plate would have to come down and hit here. I gotta see how that thing moves. Would it do any good? I don't know. Yeah. So you just want to cover this hole up right here. And see, that would stop grass from getting all up in there. How hard would that have been for them to make a plate? It ain't even gotta be heavy duty steel or nothing. Y'all can see now everything. I don't really know what I can do. I guess I could measure a plate from like right here, and it's got screw holes. Man, I could damn just screw it on, bolt it on there, bring it straight down, cut me a little lip, because if you just stay on top of here, how much is that really going to help? The plate needs to come down to, like, you know, right here, you know, to here. Now this right here, I don't know if y'all can see it. It looks like it's let me look on the inside here. It's not going to be an easy thing to do, man. It's just not. They don't make it easy, man. But I got that piece of steel laying on the bottom of that table there. What can I do? Well, now that it's clean, y'all see how the braking mechanism works. You push the pedal down, this moves forward, which tightens this down, and this hooks behind that. Another thing that I'm seeing too is that's not a very good hook. That hook needs a bottom on it. A little bit of a bottom to where it can really grab a hold of it. Yeah. I mean, anything that you do is not going to be seen. I don't know, man. Okay, y'all, I got to think about it. I got to turn the fan back on. I got to put it back on time lapse. So something like that, man. But see, it's protruding out. But I will be putting it on this side of it. So you got the bolt and nut right there, and then you got that arm. So what I basically need to do is put me 2 marks here. I need to draw, you know, and then I'll have the layout. I'm not going to do it today, but I'll have the layout of what I need. But you can't keep the cardboard in there because, well, it's going in behind here, and it's going to make it where it's not going to work right. So, you know, what I'll do is, I know that this bottom piece is on top of this ledge right here, so I'll draw it out, right? And then what I'll do is I'll take the line right here on the top and I'll offset it a 1/2 inch, and that'll bring this down to like right here. Does that make sense? And of course, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do here. Right. And I'm hoping that I can get around this one, because if you have to do a big slit right here, then it's all really for nothing. So and the bottom edge is the bottom edge. So you're gonna have, just try to eyeball it right here. And in theory, yeah, something like that. But these are gonna have to be, because you're gonna want this thing down. So all this gets offset a 1/2 inch, even this side. So wherever that line is, I'll offset a 1/2 inch, bring it to here. Same thing up here. Probably gonna have to do more than that because you gotta go down too. So a 1/2 inch and a 1/2 inch. So a full inch. I'll offset this a full inch. And this line right here will be a 1/2 inch right there. And this line right here will be a 1/2 inch. This line right here will be a 1/2 inch up here. And then that'll give us a 1/2 inch down there too. So whatever my line is, I need to go 1 inch over. Yeah, y'all. So that's pretty much it right there. It's the outside one. So, of course, this is obsolete. And all of this is obsolete now. So what I'll do is I'll get my scissors here and I'll cut that out. That's how it's going to be. Something like that, y'all. It actually needs to be a little bit taller. See, it was hard to calculate how far down. It still is. Because I may have to... I mean, there's a lot you can do here. You can actually... And I know it's a lot of trouble, but it just shows you some of the things that you can do. You could actually pull these two nuts off right here and put a spacer in there and give yourself about just a freaking, I mean, 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch. Just enough to get this past this. But I'm gonna keep this, so when I do get ready to do it, I'm ready. All I need to do when I draw this out on the piece of steel is I just need to come on up about another 1/2 inch, just like that. And I could even come over 1/4 and 1/4 here. So just to remind myself, quarter, half, quarter. I'm saying? That's it right there. That's all you need. I can stop the grass from coming in there as bad as it's been coming. There's probably some other things that I could do too, now that I'm looking at it. Like this hook here, if it had a little more of a bottom on it, just a freaking an eighth of an inch, just a little more of a bottom right there on that hook to make it a full hook, then it would hold better. It wouldn't come up as easy. But that's the extreme length that I'm willing to go through, you know, to keep my mowers friendly. That's just me, man. You know, plus when I do stuff like this, I learn a lot. And I'm all about learning, man. Anybody that watches the channel, y'all know that I love to learn, man. My brain's like a freaking sponge. And when you do stuff like this, and it actually works, oh my God, it's like it gives you confidence that you can't be stopped, man. And I feel like I can't be stopped.